Well, hello and welcome to Christie Park for round 9 of the 2026 NPL New South Wales men's competition as NWS Spirit take on UNSW FC. I'm Bo Clements with you live for Football New South Wales to take you through this evening's action. Now let's have a look at how our sides will line up for this evening. For the visiting UNSW FC, picking up their first home victory of the season, an unchanged starting 11 with number 1 Tristan Prendergast in goal, number 2 Timothy Wellfield, number 3 Emilio Vinci, number 4 Liam Wood, number 6 Grant Lynch, number 11 Jack Fulton, 15 Corby Fowler, 17 Jaden Harb, 19 Oliver Pufflet, 21 Alexander Malfara, and number 22 Gil Duffy. On the bench, number 7 Matias De Silva Santos, number 8 Tacitin Kumsas, number 10 Nathan Roberts, number 12 Cassius Flavel, number 13 Sean Woods, number 16 Kai Kamikura, and number 18 Connor Quinligan rounds out the bench, coached of course by Gabriel Nowles. For NWS Spirit, coming off a 3-0 win against St George Saints, they will line up with the following: number 1 Christopher Marks in goal, number 2 Aidan Mostofi, number 4 Brady Smith, number 5 Owen Henderson, number 7 Shoki Yoshida, number 10 Costa Petratos, number 13 Simon Nicholas, number 15 Sam Armson, 17 Riku Kobayashi, 19 Zain Aluwali, and number 32 Thomas Mason. On the bench, number 3 Kaya Williams, 8 Grant Cornwell, 11 Khan Nizam, number 12 Jay Coates, 14 Benjamin Daru, 18 Andre Takami, and number 22 Stavros Serapes, coached by Sergio Malfara. So it's 6th, plays 11th. So 8 rounds. The side's really starting to find their way through their paces and sort of figure out what style of football they're wanting to take through this mid-section of the season. Get a real assessment as to where they stand in the ranks. Spirit, of course, not quite the highs of 2025, but with the absolute gutting that they had in the off-season, with a number of staff and players alike making that long haul down to the Shire. I have to say Sergio Malfara's done quite the job to keep them in that finals threshold, currently sitting in 6th position. Eric Saba in the middle of the park this evening. Your referee, Charlie Hollings, and Felix Bolton as the assistant refs, as Alu Wali straight away looks to box UNSW in their own defensive ends, which they do quite well to work out. But the second ball's won early from Spirits. Petratos leading the line for Spirit this evening. Went down, but no whistle blown by Eric Saba. Lynch lets it roll across the shoulder. Vinci, good weight on the pass, but Smith there in cover. Pressure there from Jack Fulton. Spirit just taking a little too much up the field. Petratos, good hold-up play. UNSW forced the turnover. Smith just puts it up. It's Petratos nowhere near it. Prendergast will get things back underway for UNSW. Clips the ball in, looking for Pufflets. Picked up a brace last week. So too did Jaden Harb. Their 5-0 win at home, the first at home of the season and the second of 2026. Can't quite find Mustafi. Last challenge there from Fulton. Aluwali. Harb, he's looked to catch out Marks. Spirit were caught napping in the middle there. With Harb in the form he's in, well worth the try. It's never testing Marks from that sort of range. Fulton again. Pressure from UNSW. Trying to catch Spirit high up the field, and Spirit conversely are trying to stick to playing out from the back. That's a great diagonal pass through for Thomas Mason. Aluwali on the half turn. Nicholas out now with Mustafi. Again, good cover from Jack Fulton. Yoshida to the byline. Yoshida offside there in the end. Pufflet got the first touch. Smith was seconds though. Mason just lost his footing there, and Harb looks to hold up for Vinci. Great desperation in the challenge from Owen Henderson. Duffy back now with Prendergast. Vinci. Lynch. Or in distribution. Aluwali goes left. Shouts of handball, but UNSW come away with it. Wallfield, Pufflet. That's a brilliant ball for Harb. Marks. Break off his line to cut it out. At UNSW, they've come to Christie Park with a lot of energy from the get-go. Wood. Pufflet tries to lay it off. messy from both sides. Marks will just take the sting out of it. You can just see, especially in midfield, how high up the field UNSW are looking to press immediately. I can leave them exposed at the back. Wood, thankfully, they're in cover on this occasion. Spirit forced a turnover in midfield. Henderson back with Marks. Lynch drops it off to Vinci, and now Harb sets his sights on the Spirit corner. Pufflet held off well by Henderson, and Spirit can come out from their own end, if not for Lynch. Wood. Good pressure there from Yoshida just to force him back the other way. Harb loses his footing there, but gets away with it. Gets a delivery in. Smith rejects. Henderson. Petratos gets the flick on. Mason. And Lynch with a much larger frame, able to wrap the foot around. Nicholas. Stoffy just getting away with that. Henderson. Great combination here from Spirit. Petratos wanting that delivery early. Spirit still working away, but the pass goes wayward. Nicholas. Good challenge there. That's Eric Saba. Leaving the second effort a bit too much. Anyway, we continue. Harb, recipient of the early delivery, goes to the front post. Pufflet watches it just slide in front of him. Henderson. Farah, heavy touch. Fulton trying to link up with Pufflets. Just too much on the pass though, Spirit. Finding it a little difficult to work through the pressure of UNSW. But they've also done quite well to scramble in recovery. And they'll have to do that again now as Farah has it on the edge of the area. Aluwali. Lynch, one of the most comfortable centre halves on the ball in the entire competition. Been quite renowned for making those hard driving runs. Vinci now. Cutting it back. Pufflets. Fulton, in fact, who just drags it wide. Sergio Malfarra letting his thoughts be known loud and clear far too easily with Jack Fulton able to end up on the penalty area unmarked. Long ball for Petratos. Support arriving in the area. Gil Duffy did well initially, but he just held on for far too long. This will give Spirit quite possibly their greatest chance of the match so far, particularly with the setting sun in the distance for Prendergast to deal with as well. Wouldn't be surprised if Petratos tries to go himself from this range. Henderson and Smith scheming around the back post as well. Petratos blocked by the wall. Fulton forces the turnover. That's brilliantly done from Jack Fulton. How often is it that you say that the player with the most defensive efforts is the right winger? Jack Fulton doing such a tremendous job to force those turnovers up high. Vinci, great touch to set himself on his way. Back now with Harb. Too close to the keeper on that occasion. Yoshida. Mustafi. NSW bench believing that he made contact with his hands when going to ground, but play on, says Eric Saba. Great sell from Sam Armson there. Nicholas wanting the advantage, but didn't look like much was going. To the corner, Spirit go for Mustafi. Nicholas with the delivery. Alfara picking up the second touch. It's much better from NWS Spirit in the last 5-10 minutes or so. Level of intensity that's UNSW did start with was going to be quite difficult to maintain for the full 90. Wally. Wide now with Yoshida. Trying to create half a yard, but was wiped out by Wallfield. Quite a difficult place to take that last free kick from, too. Just a bit too central to really get any curve on the delivery. This sort of range, however, poses a much greater threat for Tristan Prendergast. Yoshida standing over this one for Spirit. Mason unmarked, but kind of directed goalward. Mason, wayward pass, sort of killed the momentum, did really well to win the ball off Vinci. And allowed Spirit's front three to begin the press. Wally just has to send it anywhere. Fowler now, out wide for Harb, just drags the shot wide. Quite the let off for Spirit there. Petratos picks up the second ball. Wallfield goes flying in. Comes away with it. Fowler now. Now Farah. Wallfield. Spirit too well to stay compact. Alu Wali. Mason, good touch to get it down. Henderson. Brilliant run. Last touch off Lynch, off Henderson, sorry. Great recovery from Grant Lynch. Walfield. Long looping header. Puffler just forced out over the side. Mason immediately under pressure. Kobayashi. Long ball looking for Mason. Gets the shoulder in front of Vinci. Holds it up well. Lynch there to block off the pass. Mason, good recovery. Armson to Aluwalia. Nicholas. Square for Smith. Long ball teed up for Mustafi. Cut out by Walfield. Fulton upended there. Lynch. Perfectly weighted ball for Vinci. With the cutback. Pufflet can't get any contact. Vinci back again. Pufflet. Just too many bodies in the way for Pufflet to wriggle through. Just how quickly that space opens up with Lynch finding Vinci. I saw a few moments ago Lynch having that talk with Vinci saying next time, be ready for it. Henderson. Smith up the line. Lynch let it run, and Petratos may be the benefactor. Lynch recovers well, but Spirit with a corner out of nothing. Bit of a meeting of the minds outside of the area currently between Smith, Nicholas and Armson with how their structure is going to have to adapt to work through this UNSW press. Yoshida delivers. UNSW do enough. Fulton shanks the clearance, something tragically. Aluwalia. Nicholas, the diagonal ball looking for Mason. Farah. Duffy. Lynch. Heavy touch from Pufflet. Fowler there to keep it alive. Duffy. Cornstarch, Kobayashi. Armson. Yoshida. Straight in the lap of Prendergast though. Lynch looking to tee up Pufflet. Got there initially. Good pressure from Fowler, but Spirit just too many bodies. Lynch. One by Henderson. Armson. Yoshida. Petrados opens up half a yard. Still going. This is brilliant. Yoshida. Good recovery block there from Wallfield. Haven't seen too much of him this evening, Costa Petrasos, but what we have seen has been golden so far. The back post, they go. Prendergast leaps above the rest. Couldn't get the clearance in line with the run of Pufflet. The UNSW take over at halfway. Lynch. In behind. Harb. Henderson, great recovery there. Smith, caught in two minds. Armson trying to recover. Fowler. Hasn't put a foot wrong yet. The UNSW midfielder. Prendergast. Harb. Duffy. Petratos goes long. Pufflet held up, but NWS Spirit bailed out by the offside flag. Things just starting to flare up a little bit. It's been quite the contest in the opening half an hour. Both sides yet to really trouble the goalkeeper though. Henderson for Ahluwalia. Prendergast had to be quick off his line there. Harb, deft touch but cut out well by Mason. Long ball for Mustafi, flag staying down. Mustafi in behind for Spirit, Mason! just got it caught between the boots. And Spirit very nearly finding the opener. The initial touch from Mason was directed goalward, but fortunately the speed that it was coming at, his left leg thwarted himself. Pufflet. Great show of strength, but Petratos read the pass. Mason, touch around Vinci. And a great battle between these two. Henderson with a bit of an eerie pass back from Spirit Eyes. Harbour's been an absolute menace down this left-hand side. Marks just intelligently brings the game to a stop. Allows Spirit to find their shape again. Wood will let it run all the way through to Prendergast. Now UNSW can build. Pufflet. Brilliant ball through Smith. Equal to it. Walfield got there ahead of Mustafi and just ripped one into the area. Henderson comes away with it. Foul up. Recovers for UNSW. Lynch now. Spreads wide for Vinci. Lynch. Vinci. Spirit a lot more reserved in their pressing currently. Just happy to stay in that low block off the ball. Fowler. Malfara. Things opening up nicely for UNSW. Vinci with the early ball. Smith with the all-important touch to send the delivery into the path of Marks. Henderson with the up and under. Lynch sends it back. Pufflet. Harb. Trying to tee up Pufflet there. It's caught in two minds. Wood strong in the air. Kobayashi cutting off Lynch. Petratos!
Yeah.
And seemingly out of nothing, Spirit have a penalty. I was saying before how conservative the pressure of Spirit was up front, but Kobayashi sensing that he had a chance there. Petratos, with all his years of experience, getting the shoulder in front first. Petratos slots it home with ease. And Spirit have the opener. Really been the 1%ers that have made the difference at times in this match, and certainly that press from Riku Kobayashi, that's his goal as much as it is Costa Petratos's press, and then the awareness to get that ball in early as well. Before halftime, how much will that change the tone of the Sheds? And particularly with how Spirit have been defending, sitting low and allowing UNSW to just play around with it. Now having that one-goal lead. Walfield and Mustafi continue to have a bit of a melee. Far up. No UNSW player anywhere near where the delivery eventuated. And again, they've caught them napping Yoshida for the second time. Petratos in behind. Over the top, and now Riku has his goal. Caught napping twice. And Spirit have got two. Riku Kobayashi forcing the turnover for the first goal and able to prod this one home too. Prendergast getting a finger to it. Costa Petratos with the audacious dink. Spirit just having far too much on the counter. Scoreline which doesn't quite necessarily reflect how the game has panned out in the opening 42 minutes, but Spirit won't care one bit. Smith. Good composure. Kobayashi trying to play around the corner. Poor distribution there from Wood. Malfara trying to turn it over, but now, not sure what has quite happened to Alex Malfara. I believe he saw on the bench Sergio Malfara, the coach for Spirit, of course, and sent the pass his way. Obviously, with him being dressed in all black, matching the UNSW kit, but still going. Costa Petratos getting involved as well. Eric Saba doing the right thing to just take the heat out of the moment. Eric Saba looking like he's happy to return to play. Now we just have to find the ball. Stoffy down the line. Wallfield can't get a touch on it. Wood early for Vinci. Harb on his bike. That's exactly where Vinci will go. Need to find something here. Good block by Henderson. Tick over into stoppage time. Harb to the front post. Smith will just have to live with another corner. Harb to the back post. A few black jerseys flying at that one. None of them could direct it goalward. Lynch. Armson. Walk down. Tritos remains with it. Kobayashi. Trying to go for the corner and eventually just hacked down. Another great opportunity for Spirit here. Walia. Tried to catch up Prendergast, and that will be it. So we'll go into the sheds. NWS Spirit with 2 late goals, courtesy of some very aggressive pressing. Go into the sheds. It's NWS Spirit 2, UNSW FC 0. We'll be back very shortly with the second half here live from Christie Park. Welcome back, Oliver Pufflet, getting us underway for the second half. 2-0, the hosts leads. Costa Petratos with a penalty in the 39th, and Riku Kobayashi in the 42nd are the difference makers. It's quite the, I'd have to say it was a very even contest, particularly in that first 40-minute block, but Spirit, they picked their time right. They pressed high on really only a handful of occasions, but the two that they did, winning a penalty for Costa Petratos' goal. It's Riku Kobayashi able to force home the initial effort from Petratos. Prendergast took the sting off the chip, but Spirit were just far too much to handle for UNSW. Anyway, on to the second half now with Pufflet and Smith immediately in the face, forcing the turnover. Wallfield. It's getting a bit fiery in the last 10-15 minutes of that second half. Hopefully that's interimers, sort of lets things cool off. Mason, great touch to get into the area, going to ground. Saba waves it off. Very nearly UNSW staring down the barrel of potentially being down by 3. That's Malfara. Timed it to perfection in the eyes of Eric Saba. Really hope to see more from Ollie Pufflet. A brace last week. So too Jaden Harb. That's where Wallfield goes, but Pufflet offside. Harby's involved quite a bit in that first 45, but just seemed to be that middle third where he was finding success, but had a few shots dragged wide. Kobayashi, oh my, very nearly prodding home for 3. Lynch far too relaxed there. Front post, Wallfield nods away. Come again. Wood again denies. Aluwalia, third time of asking, will pop it up. Prendergast. Alba Vinci will come and collect. Going long for Pufflet. Thomas, that's brilliant. Really warmed into the contest as Mason Thomas brought in the side this evening. Wasn't involved last week as Mustafi barrels down the left-hand side. Smith gets the 1-2. Clips to the back post. Yoshida. Oh, a bit of an awkward one there. Wallfield just rifling it through the back of Fowler. And again, Spirit find themselves with a corner. It's really not the starts to the second half that Gabriel Knowles would have been hoping for his side. They've really just let the pressure mount ever more so. Very fortunate not to concede another in this opening 5 minutes. Yoshida to the front post, calls Prendergast into action. Yoshida to the byline, goes Mustafi, cutting it back. Just came to Henderson too quick. Spirit happy to force UNSW long. Fulton, first touch. Away from the route of Pufflet though. The pressure from Pufflets. Trying to return serve to Spirit. Farah helps it on its way, but right into the path of Armson. Wallfield gets the shoulder in front. Mustafi, great recovery. Still with it, Mustafi. Again, Lynch got away with it there. Harb. Really need to see more direct incisiveness from that man Harb. As Wallfield wraps one comfortably into the lap of Christopher Marks. The sun disappears over the horizon. Not quite the Arctic Circle just yet, but surely a week or so away from that. Lovely Monica. Prendergast under pressure. Spirit again being much more selective in their pressing, but the effectiveness of it has been second to none, really. And it's credit not only to that front line, but Simon Nicholas as well, who you can hear very vocally directing traffic, when to go and when to hold off. Henderson. Mason still somehow comes away with it. Still going Mason. Lynch just puts the foot through it. Quite a scramble in the middle. Smith eventually comes away with it. Mason under pressure. Spirit force all the way back home. Lynch sends it back up the line. Henderson's touch lets him down there. They've got to be quick in recovery, Spirit. Armson. Great little shimmy out of trouble. Malfarah. And you could see that coming a mile away. quite careful from here on out. Alexander Malfari's been playing with a lot of tenacity in the last 20 minutes of the match. And now, really, there's still a lot more football to play. Not necessarily a foul that had to be made. There are another 5 defenders in the way. But we move on here with Ahluwalia combining with Mustafi, nearly getting in each other's way. Armson. Henderson. Kobayashi. Smith works his way through traffic and tees up a beautiful pass for Kobayashi. Opens up. Drives to the right, Kobayashi. And she does well there. Vinci. Finding Harb, that's brilliant. Early ball for Fulton. Pufflet, can he help it on its way to Wallfield? Nicholas, brilliant. Fulton in recovery once again. Certainly been one of the better UNSW players this evening. Just helping things tick over. Vinci. Malfara opens up. Knowles not wanting to leave things to chance for too much longer. Malfara brought off. So too Gil Duffy. Number 21 and 22 respectively. And on number 18, Connor Quilligan. And number 10, Nathan Roberts for UNSW. Immediately Roberts looking to get involved. Roberts. Pufflets just getting caught in two minds there with Fulton. Kobayashi. Dropped off back to Henderson. A bit of a change in personnel because Roberts has shifted out to the right-hand side. And Fulton, I'm not sure if he's now playing as a second number 9 or as a 10, but he's still just as advanced. Roberts has looked to find the touchline immediately after coming on. Quilligan. So I was mentioning before with, well, particularly now sitting in a 4-4-2, how deep Spirit are happy to sit and let UNSW play even when it was 0-0. Now that they've got the 2-goal lead. Smart decision by Knowles to get Roberts on and try to create a bit of width and pull apart this back line. They can certainly still be gotten at, but the job's just going to get a little bit harder. He's going to get a little bit more desperate as time seeps out. Harb flicks it on for Vinci. Thomas, that's brilliant recovery from the Spirit winger. Quilligan launches it back towards Harb. Yoshida scorpions it out of the way. Aluwalia. A silly challenge. Decent strike from Fulton. Looks like he may have had it covered, but in the end it'll just be a goal kick. Nicholas. Pressure from UNSW, forcing that turnover. Vinci helps it on its way to Harb. Still going Harb. Eric Saba allowing the advantage to play until there was no more. This is the sort of situation for why you bring Connor Quilligan on. Tallest player on the field by some distance. Harb wraps and marks, called into action. Still going Mustafi with Quilligan. Marks again, brilliant. Had to be brave there with a number of black shirts storming to meet the delivery. Marks. Vinci's strong there, but Aluwali is there for the second ball. Armson. Floored by Jack Fulton, and now Roberts looks to get a ball in early. Petratos sees off the challenge of Wood. Henderson. Smith. Aluwalia. Brilliantly weighted pass for Kobayashi. Walfield not giving Yoshida a chance. Aluwalia, square for Armson. Able to wriggle it out. Walfield. Thought he could have done a bit more there with space on the right-hand side. Yoshida's stayed down in the meantime. Roberts. Petratos. just come on and have a look at Shoki Yoshida. And that challenge with Wallfield. Looks like a bit of a cork on the replay. It looks like he will be able to come back on once Eric Saba gives him the all clear. Hobbling around a little bit, Yoshida, so yeah, I would say cork is the diagnosis. Doesn't seem to be affecting him too much here as Yoshida forces Wood into the corner. That's brilliant pressure from the Spirit winger. Will be his final involvement. Number 7, Shoki Yoshida. And as well, it looks 19, Zain Ahluwalia will also be making his way off the pitch. Stratos. Andre Takami, number 18, one of those Spirit substitutes. It's all been happening down this right-hand side for UNSW, Wallfield and Malfari in particular. And number 11, Khan Nizam, the other substitute for NWS Spirit. So off 7, Shoki Yoshida, and number 19, Zain Ahluwalia, replaced by 11, Khan Nizam, and 18, Andre Takami. Front post, Spirit go, sits for Nizam, can he open up half a yard? Clean strike, but off target. Nicholas setting the press early. Kobayashi came flying in on Prendergast. That's Eric Saba rolling immediately on that. Studs were raised. Thankfully, no contact. Was never coming across to hit Prendergast, just trying to floor the body in front. UNSW now Harb. Offside, and that is an immense letdown for UNSW. Haven't really had much action up this end of the field in the last 10 minutes or so. Still got another 20 to try and dig their way out of it. Another double substitution, 19 Oliver Pufflets and number 14 Corby Fowler off for UNSW. Hasn't been his day, Oliver Pufflet. On number 13, Sean Woods to lead the line. And number 8 to set in Kunzes. attacking flair off the bench. Still with it, Nizam. Love the directiveness. Armsen went to ground, but Eric Sava waves off. Mustafi. Henderson. Kamsa's forces the turnover. Roberts trying to slide it through. Brady Smith in the way. Petratos. Brilliant delivery, looking for Kobayashi. Caught UNSW a little blindsided there. Just a metre or two off the target. Prendergast going long. Quilligan. Woods. Can he get one back here for UNSW? Marks with a brilliant outstretched save. Thought for sure Sean Woods was going to pull one back. The front post denied by Spirit. Henderson sees clear. Another one popped up. And the pinball in the end will fall to Marks in the corner. The gamesmanship has begun with 17 still left on the clock. Armsen just has to sweep it upfield. Petratos. Quilligan brought to ground, bringing to ground, should say, Takami. Costa Petratos brought off to a round of applause, and rightly so. Thoroughly impressive performance. Goal from 12 yards and an assist. On number 14, Benjamin Daru. Sean Woods in behind yet again. This time, the flag a reprieve for NWS Spirit. But I have to say, I am thoroughly enjoying what Sean Woods is producing in this short cameo. Kumso's strong challenge from Armsen there. UNSW trying to find an opening. Roberts. Nicholas just having a settle for the throw. Less than a quarter of an hour left to play at Christie Park. Spirit still with a lot of work to do to see this one home. Daru going to ground, but the whistle not coming. Roberts poking it through again. Marks will chew up another 10 seconds. Good little flick on, and Mason looking to keep UNSW honest. Quilligan. Mustafi just did enough to get in the way. Quilligan turning it over once more. Fulton, brilliant to Harb. Blocked by Henderson, still a chance. Woods opening up. Off for Kumsuas. And a lot of sting in that. Once again, Wallfield. Fulton, the glancing header. And much better from UNSW, pouncing on the quick turnover. Sutherland Sharks 2-1 victors with a late goal to steal the 3 points off Sydney Olympic out at Belmore. St. George City and Blacktown City will be getting underway any moment now as well. Wallfield. Mason. Loses out there, Woods. Just showed too much of it there to Simon Nicholas. Marks will see it clear. Prendergast sweeping left. Henderson left it behind. Vinci, and that's brilliant from Brady Smith. It looks like the follow through is clipped Vinci. Looks like that will be his night, and number 16 Kai Kamikura has come on to see this one out at left back. Quilligan picks it up on the edge of the area. Short and just. Couldn't bring it down. Mason, brilliantly done. Time ticking up for UNSW. Spirit has certainly warmed into the control of the game. It's quite a funny one. It's taken until the goals have come for them to really get a stranglehold on the game. Mustafi, that's brilliant. Thomas in a race with Kumsuz, bundled over. They've got to go now. They look to go that way through Woods. Smith invited Woods to have a go. Spirit get away with it now. Can they find another nail in the coffin perhaps? There's been some brilliant runs from Kobayashi into the area. Unfortunately, just haven't been able to service him. Marks up and under. Lynch will get there unchallenged. Looks an offside position though. Marks yet again, he's probably chewed up a minute and a half just from doing this. Woods pops it up, he's gone down, but quickly back up on his feet. Daru. Lynch under pressure from Kobayashi. Being harassed. Prendergast, they're in support. Mustafi, brilliant yet again. Drive to the byline. Aiden Mustafi cutting it back. Kobayashi blocked by Quilligan. Again, Kobayashi, sides flag. Tell you what though, great acrobatic finish. As Sergio Malfara will make his final change. Number 32, Thomas Mason. Again, another brilliant performer for NWS Spirit this evening. Really has been a strong team effort. Daru. Nizim. Lines one up. Placement for number 32, Thomas Mason, is 22, Stavros Serapes. Woods. Surprised they managed to get that far. Harb, and kept relatively quiet in the second 45. Over there, Kamikura finding Fulton. Henderson having to find the sideline. Quilligan. Wide for Lynch. Spirit sitting very deep now. UNSW trying to find an angle. Kumsa's out wide for Wallfield. Kandism with the block. Woods. Under enormous pressure there from the Spirit defense. Wallfield. Can they get one now? Quilligan with the flick on. Just go end to end straight to Prendergast. Go long again, looking for Fulton this time. Kamikura. Harb. Read superbly by Serapes. But here he goes again. Jaden Harb into the area. Brilliant recovery from Serapes. Quite a silly booking there in the end. Stavros at Serapes. It's all hands on deck now for Spirit. Looping delivery to the back post. Woods back to goal. Couldn't rifle it without meeting the shins of a Spirit player. Quilligan. Kamikura. Looks to get the half a yard. Being harassed by Armson. Long throw looking for Fulton. Daru helps it on its way. Keeps it in and chews a few more seconds off the clock. Kumsos. Armson brilliantly done there. And Armson, whether this injury is serious or not, they've got no more substitutions, so he'll have to just stand in the way if that's what it comes to, but off the field for now. Looks to just be a bit of cramp, thankfully. Quilligan. Mustafi yet again so impressive this afternoon. It's going to be hard to pick a man of the match, but this is what it's all been about from Spirit this afternoon, a real team performance. About that press from Kobayashi to force that penalty. All of them working together. All sticking to their jobs tremendously. Have Spirit. Still half a chance though. Harb back with Woods. Can he get one back? Yes, he can. Is there time? Harb, haven't seen much of him in the second half, but springing to life there. Finding Sean Woods off the bench. And again, just like the start of the match, Spirit choosing to give them a throw in right in their corner. Gotta go 80 yards. Prendergast. Back for Harb. Kamikura. Woods is lurking at the back post, and that's where they'll go. Call of handball. Still alive though, Quilligan. Harb going down. Smith hobbling on one foot with cramp. Mustafi heads away. Komsuz. Nizam with a touch. Komsuz. Roberts linking up with Walfield. Early delivery. Fulton goes to grounds. No whistle from Eric Saba. Walfield. Switches to Kamikura. Just lost his footing there, but UNSW will retain the ball. Harb. Bundled over. Through there. Another name in the book for Eric Saba. The last roll of the dice, Prendergast up for UNSW. To the back post they go. Woods and Fulton just getting in the way of each other there and unable to get on the end of it. And Spirit see it home. A tough fought victory here at Christie Park. The work done late in the first half. And the surge of UNSW, try as they might, just didn't have quite enough. Full time here from Christie Park. It finishes NWS Spirit 2, UNSW FC 1. I've been Bo Clements. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for more men's or 2026 New South Wales NPL men's action. Thank you for joining us. Good night.